this is 2.2 day 2, graphing a quadratic function in standard form. So in order to graph in standard form, we need to be able to first identify the vertex or the axis of symmetry and then find the vertex. So to do that, we know we need to identify the coefficients, which is our A, B, and C. And so we know that A is positive 3, B is negative 6, and C is 1. So the axis of symmetry formula is x equals negative b over 2a. So we plug it in, we have negative 6 over 2 times our a value, which is 3. So this becomes a positive 6 over 6, or our x value is 1. Then, in order to find the y value of the vertex, we plug it into the function, to our original function here. So we'll plug in f of 1. So this is 3 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 plus 1. So 3 times 1 squared, so that's 3 times 1, which is 3. 3. And then subtracted by 6 plus 1. So it equals 3 minus 6 is negative 3 plus 1, or negative 2. So our vertex is at 1, negative 2. So if we do that, let's graph it. So make our x-axis and our y-axis here. We know that the point is at 1, negative 2 here. And then another thing that we know is the y-intercept. Our y-intercept is just the c value right here. So the y-intercept is at 0, 1. So we can plot that point, 0, 1. And then, of course, we should draw our axis of symmetry at x equals 1 here. So we know that everything reflects across this point. So we know the y-intercept is 0, 1, so it goes to the 1 on the other side. Then let's figure out another point to plug in to figure out one more value so we get 5 points. So what I like doing is picking values that are close to the vertex. And so either I go one away, well I already have this one, so my next choice is picking one more out, which is 1, 2, 3, f of 3. Or I could go to the left side at negative 1 in order to find out what that y value is. So I'll go ahead and pick 1, 2, 3, f of 3. Let's plug in f of 3, our other x value, to find out what the y value is. So that's 3 times 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 1. So this is 3 times 9 minus 18 plus 1, or 27 minus 18 plus 1, 9 plus 1, which is 10. So the point that I have here is 3, 10. So I go over to the 3, and then go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. And then I can reflect that point across the axis of symmetry here. So therefore, my curve is here. Now a couple things to check while I am here is that I can always look at the pattern. The pattern we use is 1, 3, 5. Now because the a value is 3, I can multiply that to each one. So therefore my point should be at 3, right one up 3, right one up 9, and then right one up 15 if it fits. So let's check that out. If I start from the vertex, go right one, I do end up hitting 3. Then if I go one more right, I should go up 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there is my point. So I can use both to kind of do just a quick check as to whether or not this is the correct graph. Another thing that I should take a look at as well is to see which way my parabola should be facing. So knowing that the a value is positive, a positive 3, that means it should be opening up. Okay, so I know it should be opening up, and I hit the 1 in the y-intercept. So here's my correct graph.